This is my pre-market analysis and pre-trade. We're looking at this morning Solana. Solana got my attention this morning because it's trading here at the R3 Camera Pivot level. And my trade idea on Solana is an R3 to an S3 traverse. And this is based on the location here at the Camera pivots. This is the 4-hour chart. This is the weekly chart. And this is the 15-minute chart. Seeing this setup here at the R3 cam pivot, in addition to what I'm seeing here on the moving averages here on the weekly, with the weekly this being this dark blue one here on top, this dark blue line being the 18, and this light blue line being the 9, and these are exponential moving averages. So when the 18 is above the 9, or you could say the 9 is below the 18, this would be this would show weakness for me, or a downtrend. You can also see here on the 4-hour chart that the 18 here is also above the 9 EMA here. So we have correlation here between the weekly and the 4-hour when it comes to these exponential moving averages. And then we can see yesterday the price action here yesterday that sold off. These purple lines are the Camera pivot points for today, so they would have been different for yesterday. But just looking at price action alone, you can see during this sell-off period that the 18 EMA is trading above and the 9 EMA is trading below for this sell-off that happened yesterday. And then you can see an elevated volume profile down here for this price action to validate that. So with all that being said, with the Camera pivot system, which is incorporated into my trading system, price action happening at the R3 level that fails is a trade down here to the S3 level. And then looking at the 15-minute, I would expect some pullback potentially, or some protraction from this move yesterday, which is here, which is this sell-off that corresponds here on the 15-minute. I'm still anticipating more protraction from this sell-off. You can see here I have this fair value gap labeled here, and a fair value gap labeled here. So these are both areas here where I would anticipate price to protract back to. We can see here in this area we have this elevated volume profile here, and we have this price action that drove the price up into this fair value gap here, and then we have price action here that's come up into it. So my trade idea for Solana is to anticipate some further protraction up into this fair value area here, just up into this general area. And if we put a Fibonacci on this, we'll likely see that this area is within the premium area of this range that Solana has put in. We can see here this is the equilibrium here, this 0.5, and we can see these two areas located in the premium. So this is where selling would be ideal to take place. So whichever institutional trader or institution is trading this particular currency pair, if they are looking to sell further on the way back down, they would want to sell into this protraction to get the best value for their sales, and then distribute that down here at the S3 level at a minimum. So this is R3 and this is R4 up here. So this is what I'm seeing this morning on Solana. Potential sell-off from R3 to R4, and some potential protraction up into the R3, R4 area before a sell-off to the S3 area, or potentially below, depending on price action. But this is what I'm seeing so far this morning as a potential trade. I am not looking to take this trade simply because it is it's not set up for how I like to trade. Currently right now I'm trading primarily off of the 4-hour and looking for outside days or breakouts where this would be an inside day in between the threes. I tend to look for trades in the fours for breakouts here, where this would be trades inside this range here. But there's plenty of room left depending on how you trade, with this R3 level up here being around, what do we have? 111, I think 80, 111.84. I think this number's off. I've just kind of gotten as close as I reasonably could without trying to pinpoint things, but around 111, I think 81 or 84, and then trading this down to 102.05. So yeah, a good $10 move, or maybe more potentially, depending on how it trades, how much protraction there is, where you get your entry, where you take your exits, but the range puts in about a $10 or a $10 range here to trade in. So if that suits your trade parameters, then this may be a good setup for you. I'm actually currently watching two currency pairs that set up yesterday that I'm still anticipating a potential entry for. First, we'll go over here to Ripple. So Ripple set up yesterday on my charts with this sell-off here. This being R4 up here. This being Camarilla Pivot R3 here. And I'll just briefly go over this setup. And this is S4 here. These Camarilla pivots are from yesterday. We can see yesterday price action sells off below the S4 level. So this triggers a potential short for me. And my target for this trade idea is an S4 to an S10. I'm anticipating some protraction from this sell-off here yesterday, and then I've got a limit order set up with the stop loss and take profit with where I want to enter into this fair value gap area right here, which would put me entering here at this 0.79 level, which is blocked right here, but we can see quite an elevated volume profile yesterday. One of the things that concerned me about this particular trade idea on the weekly is the moving averages here. With this here, the 9 is above the 18, which is not what I mentioned in the previous explanation on Solana. So this I don't like, but with that being in mind, this is the last previous strong low. This is the last week high from a structural perspective. Here, there's a market structure shift where this strong low has now price action is now sold through this, so this causes a market structure shift, and the potential for a reversal here is set up. After this market structure shift, we can also see here that we have a break of structure of this market structure shift. So another sign that Ripple may be reversing. So even though I'm not getting the exponential moving average position that I would like to see, there are other indicators that are showing signs of an early reversal. In addition, the EMAs are lined up here, and we're lined up on this sell-off here. So some potential in Ripple. It does have my concerns since it's not set up on the weekly with the EMAs like I like, as I mentioned, but with the market structure here and here, I'm willing to take a risk to see if this is worth trading for me. And then I'll show you my order. Or here you can see my stop loss. Yeah, I'll walk you in through my stop loss and take profit. So my stop sell off here that triggered the S4 trade idea. My stop loss is, I believe this is a 15-cent spread on Ripple, so 16 cents above this candle here. And my take profit, if you look down here on the weekly, my take profit is down here at 1.39. So this would be, this trade idea is that this would be a test of this this area of liquidity down here, that there's sell side liquidity down here, and that this trade would be a test of that, and my goal would be to exit just before, in case that this test does not tap into that liquidity, or even if it does, I just want to exit just before that area there. And let's have a look at my order. And you can see my order, my entry price is 2.0431, which is in correlation with the level here on the Fibonacci that I have here at 0.79. And we can see the risk to reward ratio is probably just a little under 6-to-1 reward to risk. So I like this setup. And then I'm also watching Dogecoin. Dogecoin set up yesterday on the Camarilla pivots. Up here, this is R4, R3, S3, and S4. And this trade idea is an S4, and also this trade idea has this down to the S10 level for this sell-off here, which coincides here. My entry is again at this 0.79 level in correlation with these two fair value gaps. So my ideal entry is right here at the where these two blend. So that's the fair value gap that I'm aiming for an entry. And then I'll walk you through again seeing the EMAs having the 18 above the 9 here. So that's what I want to see. In addition to the cam pivots here, seeing the same thing, 18 above the 9, and here seeing the same thing. So seeing what I want to see on the Camarilla pivots and on the exponential moving averages, and then I'll walk you through my stop. So my stop loss is just above this candle here that initiated the sell-off below the S4 level. I believe there's a 27 cent spread on Dogecoin. So 28 cents above this candle here is my stop loss, and then my take profit is down here at 11 or 0.11, and then this is based off of a test of what I believe institution would test the liquidity, the sell side liquidity down in this area. So my goal is to, if I get this trade idea, to take an exit before hitting this potential liquidity, if it gets that far. That would be my goal. So I'm expecting some potential protraction back up into this fair value or into these fair value areas. And that's why I would set to take an entry here, and then I'll pull up my order here. You can see here's my limit entry, 0.15388, and then you can see the potential risk to reward here. I thought it was better than this yesterday. Actually, let me take a look at it here. What is this, 16, 18? 16, 18 times 4. Yeah, this risk to reward is not looking how I would like. 48. Yeah, right now it's not even showing a 3-to-1. So I'm actually going to need to adjust this. Let me double check. What would that be, 11? Yeah. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my entry up, because this risk to reward is not going to be satisfactory for me. So I'm going to move this up from this fair value gap area here. I'm going to move it up to this fair value gap area here, and see how that affects the reward to risk. So let's say if I try to get an entry at 164.38. Okay, that significantly changes the risk to reward to like a 10 to 1. So let me choose an area here. Okay, 164.42. Or I can leave it at the 38. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here at the 164.38 level here, and this will give me closer to like a 9 to 10 to 1 here. So I'm gonna do that. That way I have the right risk to reward for how I'm trading. Ideally, I like to stick to these Fibonacci levels that I've customized in here based on ICT trading techniques, but from a risk management perspective, needing the right reward to risk ratio is critical for taking trades if you want to manage your business properly. Also having some concerns about pullback for these particular currency pairs, just in case they do get a bit aggressive. Also with this particular currency pair here for Ripple, having concerns about these moving averages here not being in the position I would like. So being concerned on some potential pullback that may be more aggressive than I had originally anticipated. So debating on whether or not I wanted to move this entry back as well to in between a different gap here. So instead of being here in this gap here, trying to hit my numbers, just trying to do what I'm experiencing, or line up my entry with these fair value gaps. So with this fair value gap here, it's possible I could take an entry further up, maybe around here, like a 208.67. Let's see what that would do. Okay, 67. I mean, that would seriously change the risk to reward ratio here. What's that? 726 times 4. Yeah, 6967 divided by 726. So it'd be closer to like a 10 to 1, 9 to 1, 10 to 1, just like the other currency pair. So I'm going to adjust this order, and we'll see how this goes today. But this would give me an entry price at a more of a premium, which would definitely make the trade a much better trade, but makes it riskier, as in Not sure if we're going to get into that area, but there are fair value gaps in that area, so it is the potential is there for this entry criteria to be met. So we'll see how this goes. The strong ones tend to pull back quite a bit, but this is my pre-market analysis and pre-trade, and this is on tilt trading. We'll see you